Hello, welcome to week 3 of the program seminar for the Master of Arts in Ministry program at Grace Bible College. I am delighted that you're here and in all the work you're doing, and you've been doing a lot of it. I wish I could say, well, now it gets easier. It doesn't. You've got a lot of work to do this week. You might want to take a look at the Module 3 link on the Blackboard page, and I'm just going to go down the assignments and talk about what you've got coming. First, you have a discussion board on using online databases. Online databases have revolutionized library research. The internet brings scholarly journal articles easily to students. When I was a student in the 70s and 80s, it was very hard, and you were stuck to get journal articles, and you were stuck with whatever articles your library had there in paper. You could request other ones, but it took forever to get them. Now you're a point and click away from getting them. So you've got a video by Dr. Phil Long on how to use the ATLA database. It's available through the Baltimore Library at Grace Bible College. You've got a link for that there in Blackboard, and we're going to show you how to use it. And then you're to use it, do a little research, download the articles, and well, you can read the instructions, and then put a post up about what you found. Now, I've been thinking about something I want to ask you to do. The standard instructions for discussion boards say to put up your initial post and then comment on 2 other students. So that's you and 2 others is 3. Well, there's only 4 students in this course now. So let's not leave anybody out. You make your initial post, and then between you and me, would you please post on all 3 others when they become available? They may not all be there the day you post. That will make for a fuller discussion and keep us all involved. Now, the grading standard is you post on 2 others. So I'll grade you based on whether you post on 2, but I'm just asking you as a student in a very small class, let's post on everybody's. Okay? So that's using online databases. That's an important skill. Learn to use it well. If you have questions, I'll probably say it more than once in this video, get in touch with me. Your second assignment is biblical commentary evaluation. So you've got these online journal articles, but you also have commentaries on books of the Bible, books that explain the Bible. There are a lot of levels of commentary. The ultra scholarly, where you have to be able to read Greek, Hebrew, and maybe multiple other languages, out to the ultra devotional, where it's all about how do you live and how do you feel. Graduate work does not use devotional commentaries. Probably the most famous devotional commentary is 400 or 500 years old, maybe 300, I don't know, Matthew Henry's commentary. It's easy to find on the internet. You may own a copy. It is not a graduate level resource. Bible Hub is not a graduate level resource. It may contain some graduate level resources, but by and large it's not. In fact, what you can get free on the internet is usually free because it's at least a century old and maybe a couple of centuries old, and most of it is not still good top-notch resources. There are some of it's timeless, but most of it is very time-bound. So your assignment has a list of good, solid, newer commentaries. And you're going to use commentaries, you'll read the instructions to write a 3 to 4 page, 1,000 word minimum paper. Now, first let me talk about that 1,000 word minimum. Let's put a maximum on it. A standard page of double-spaced text is between 300 and 350 words. So 4 pages is 1,200 to 1,400 words. Let's put a cap on this paper at 1,400 words. This is me being kind to you because you don't have to write so much, and you being kind to me because I want to grade your work quickly and get it back to you. The longer it is, the longer it takes me to grade. So 1,000 minimum, 1,400 maximum. Then commentaries. Now, the assignment tells you about evaluating commentaries and finding good ones. And you might look at it and say, wait, I don't own these commentaries. The Baltimore Library doesn't have them available for me to look at online. Where am I going to get them? Okay, you're starting a graduate program. You need to get to know your local library resources and use them. If you have a neighboring college or university, go in and find out if you can use the library. If you walk into the Baltimore Library here at Grace Bible College, and I'm pointing toward it over here, you can't see it, but I'm pointing toward it, Jeff Broderick, our librarian, would gladly help you find things, even if you were just a neighbor of the college. Librarians believe in distributing resources. There's a good chance that college or university library has a way to help you. Your local public library can also help you. Now, I don't know what kind of interlibrary loan programs your library uses, but I'll tell you about mine here in Wyoming, Michigan. The Wyoming Public Library, I can go to their website, enter a search for something I'm looking for. I'll say the Expositor's Bible Commentary, and there's probably a Bible commentary the local public library doesn't own. And it comes up and says, no results found. Would you like to search MELCAT? MELCAT is the Michigan Educational Library Catalog. If you don't live in Michigan, it won't help you. One of you lives in Michigan, I believe. But when I click on MELCAT and I go in and search there, I get into the libraries of most of the universities in Michigan, including, for, I need Christian resources, theological resources, I get Calvin Theological Seminary, Moody Theological Seminary in Detroit, a couple of Catholic and Jewish seminaries that have good works. And so in many cases, I can just click on it and that book will show up at the desk at my library waiting for me in a couple of days. Get to know what your local library resources can do for you. You need good sources. So that's commentaries, and then your next paper brings together the databases and the commentaries, and you're doing an evaluation of sources for researching a theological topic. And that's another 1,000 word minimum. We'll say the same maximum, 1,400 words. And of course, you have your weekly reflection, and I didn't even talk about your reading assignments, but this week we get into research papers for the theological disciplines. Is it Viemeister, I think is his name? At any rate, yeah. Lots of work to do, but now you're getting to the heart of graduate work. Work hard, do a great job. Get in touch with me if you have any questions.